good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach with this beautiful 2022 Maserati Levante Modena done in Grigio and Rosso. All right, this spec behind me looks pretty dope. It is actually over $12,000 worth of options. So I wanted to see what you guys thought about this Maserati Levante, see if it was worth it, you know, via specs wise. Obviously, give that engine a few blips so you can hear it and just go over the overall sticker options and the features in this car. So with that said, here at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach, let's get right to it. Now, before we get started, if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, it helps grow the channel and I get more opportunities to get more beautiful Maserati Levante Modenas out to you guys like this one behind me today. All right, guys, so check out this paint. All right, this is Grigio, which is lighter than Grigio Maratea, which is the darker gray from the Maserati lineup. This actually has the $1,200 metallic flake option, so that's why you're getting those sparkles from this Florida sun on it. Now, this car also has the Nurisimo package as well, which is going to dark out a lot of things, which I'll go over in just a second. And the staggered 20-inch Efesto dark wheels with the red calipers and white script. I mean, this whole spec is incredible. So I'm going to go over it very quickly here, just to show you guys all that this is about. Now, up front, you will see that grille shows off the big Trident, which has our level 2 ADAS in it. It has a Nurisimo package. We're blacking out the grills here, so the vertical slats are all blacked out with the matte insert finish. All right, you do have the black front lip, all right, with this big grille up front, side blades done in black, and the surrounds on the fog lights done as black as well. Now, you also have your headlights there, all right, LED headlights right up front, full matrix, and then we go up to our Maserati emblem, which is new for 2022, all right, with the white and blue script instead of the chrome red and blue. Now, again, we talked about those wheels, 20-inch Efesto wheels, all right, darkened out, and you also have your red script red calipers and white script for the Brembo brakes, and you also have the monochrome center cap, drilled rotors as well, and your Scorpion Verde tires. When you take a step back and look at it all together, looks quite well, right? All right, and we are not in our lowest mode. I think we can go a little bit lower. I haven't checked the suspension settings, but remember, this does have air suspension, all right, so it's going to raise and lower on command. Now, up front, that front fender, that Modena badge lets you know what trim level this is, and this is for 2022. It gives us a little bit more brand identity between the trims above our signature portholes there, all right, that are ventilated. Now, black package, we get the Nurisimo pack, all right, that makes those mirror caps done in black, all right. We get body colored handles for the doors instead of chrome, and we have black moldings around the window moldings there, all right. We also have our big panoramic roof, which turns the roof halfway black. And then if you go to the Trident, all right, on the C pillar, check it out, look at it, all done in black, just looking phenomenal. Now check out the spoiler, because it is body matched here, your black DLO as well, all right. And then going to the back, you will see the boomerang tails that were new for 2021, and now they're here in 2022. All right, we also have the darkened tails. We have the darkened script, all right, the new script for Maserati, but the darkened script, all right, the darkened badge. Everything here is darkened because of that Nurisimo package. And we have the sporty rear diffuser, all right, with the darkening exhaust tips, all right, the ventilated breathable exhaust tips, as you guys can see there, all right, actually functional. And then the rear diffuser done in black. All right, so putting it all together, we'll stand back. You'll see what it looks like from the back. Yeah, I'm loving this spec. It's like stealthy, but it still has some road presence. You know, it's just kind of, I mean, super casual under the radar, but you can look at it and tell like it can do some damage. And I think that that's what this spec really kind of conveys from the outside looking in, you know, just from looking at it without knowing much about it. Yeah, I'm really digging this spec. This looks good. We should probably start these bad boys up so we can let it speak. All right, guys, one take Jake is back, so I can give you the specs of the engine, the fuel economy, and go to the trunk, all right? So we know about this Ferrari-derived twin-turbo 3-liter V6 pumping out 424 horsepower, 428 pound-feet of torque, and a 0 to 60 time in 5 seconds with a top speed of 164 miles per hour. We do know this because that blue V6 shield means you get the higher power output. Now the next one up is the Trofeo model, which the Trofeo, well, that's a whole different beast because, you know, we're looking at the twin turbo V8 with that. Now with that said, you also have the fuel economy here. What do you guys think it is? Well, it's probably important, you know, with the times that we have the fuel economy set. So we're looking at 18 combined city and highway, all right, 16 city and 22 highway for the fuel economy for this, and, you know, premium fuel only, all right? So make sure you guys are checking in at the pumps. Now, in the back, we have plenty of space. We have a luggage compartment accessory kit for $421. Now, not everything is back here, but you do see the Maserati cargo net, all right, or sorry, mat, and you see the umbrella, which is pretty cool here. I showed you guys that in the Tributo video. You have a 60-40 rear folding split, all right? You do have a center feed through as well, all right? You have your privacy shades here. You have everything you need, straps there, hooks there, your lighting, all right? You do have your closing buttons to close your trunk and to close it and lock it, all right? And if I lift this up, we always like to do this, right? All right, lift this up, lift the red tag, got that hook, there we go. Now, we got our first aid kit here, all right? We have our front plate right here. We have our extra stowage. We have our false floor where we lift that up. Then we have our tools, all right? So your tire inflate kit, your jack, your tools, your spare tire, and your battery, everything tucked away underneath. And again, they make it super easy to just, well, I'm not making it look easy, but super easy to set in there with one hand holding a camera, you know, and revert back to normal like you were never in there, and then there you go. All right, so again, super practical, super easy to use in the far back. I think that they make this just really friendly. Now, I'm always screaming practicality when it comes to the trunk space of the Maserati Levante, but now I'm gonna show it. All right, so we're going to raise our trunk using the key fob here. All right, pretty simple. I mean, stand it right. We're gonna lower it doing the same thing by pressing the button twice to lower it. All right, that's one way. And then, second way, well, press it there underneath the Maserati script, raise it up, all right? Also, when it's already opened, either press the button here or pull it down yourself. And you can see I'm doing this with one finger, so it's pretty easy to do, but I can just press the button and let it go down, all right? So I guess that would say 3 ways to close the trunk, all right? 3 ways to close it, 2 ways to open it. What's another way? Kick sensor, down the middle, all right, it goes up, all right, so that's another way to open it. And then here's our 4th way to close it. Same way, kick sensor, down the middle, there it goes, all right, and you guys gotta think, there's probably one more way, right? Well, we gotta be able to do it from inside the vehicle. So, go inside, all right, and if you look up, you guys see it? Well, you guys probably can't see it too well. Let me see if I can get the focus. There we go. All right, you see the button up top? There we go. Open it right up. As you guys can see, it's going up. And you got to assume that the same way you closed it, you can, opened it, you can close it, right? Well, that's true. All right, so plenty of ways to get inside of your boot space for your Maserati Levante. So I just wanted to kind of stress that because we talk about practicality. There's so many ways to open and close this trunk space to make it super convenient for you guys. Now for the interior, I figured I'd do something different this time around. Now, if you guys see the shipping sticker on these cars or the shipping stickers, you know that the car has not been through detail yet. Obviously, I try to pride myself on getting these cars out to you guys right away before they even make it to the lot because they get sold very quick, especially in today's market. So what I wanted to do is, since the car is still pretty dirty in the inside, it hasn't been properly detailed, I'm gonna open up the door so we can see, you know, directly inside of this Rosso interior and briefly go over it without getting too up close and personal to all the flaws and everything from not being clean. So with that said, as you guys can see, Rosso interior throughout, Nero interior throughout, all right, high gloss metal twill, all right, aluminum trim. I mean, it all looks fine and dandy, right? What you're used to from Maserati. So we have our standard seating, but we do have it with naturally drilled leather. And pay attention to that headrest. That is an additional option for the stitch headrest done in Nero. All right, so we do have that as well. Now with that said, you do have heated and cooled seats with these seats, and you have a heated steering wheel, all wrapped in leather with the perforated leather and the big Italian paddle shifters right behind it. Radio controls behind the steering wheel. All right, your driver assistance controls here. All right, your menu controls, hands-free controls as well. All the good stuff. Start-stop button over on this side here. You also have your lighting controls, and underneath, you do have rubber pedals. You do not have aluminum pedals for this side. Now, you do also have the rubber, or should I say plastic, side sills instead of having the aluminum side sills. So again, this is missing some options. You also have the aluminum buttons there, all right, come standard on the newer models, all right, with the gloss black centers. Now, coming along the door, you do see Nero, all right, you see the metal twill trim, you see the aluminum, all right, so Nero stitching as well with the roll sole leather, aluminum going through that, all right. Then we have our speaker down here with Harman Kardon sound system set up, which is the upgraded sound system. Good stuff, right? All right, then we go to look up, and you guys can see that big panoramic roof, letting in a lot of natural sunlight and Alcantara pillars with the Alcantara headliner. So you get a lot of good stuff in here, all right? Don't get me wrong. I said it's missing a couple of things, but it's still got a lot of options. Remember, we talked about $12,000 worth of options. So you can see that high gloss metal twill, all right? So that trim looks really good in the light. Look at that. It looks really cool. All right, then you can see the Rosso leather all up on the dash. You can see the Nero stitching. You can see the Nero leather, Maserati signature clock, the 8.4-inch touchscreen with the new Maserati Intelligent Assistant System. I think I need to do another video soon going through that just to show you guys all that has to offer. Now, in the center, you do have your 8-speed ZF transmission. All right, that is a dual track system, so you can move this over to the left-hand side to do manual shifting, or you can use the paddle shifters, but you have your park, reverse, neutral, and drive. You have your drive modes here with your traction off-road, which will raise the vehicle, ICE, which is increased efficiency, best for fuel economy, sport, which will open up the valves to your exhaust, and it is not the best for fuel economy, and you also can soften your dampers there. You have your radio controls there for your infotainment, hazard buttons, your air ride suspension, all right, where you can raise and lower the vehicle on command, and your parking brake there. Inside, you will see stowage, you will see a USB 2.0, an SD card, and the aux cable plug in there with extra storage. The Levante didn't get the big upgrade that the Ghibli and Quattroporte did with the charging, wireless charging and everything there. You do have your cup holder, split cup holder there that will let you store a couple of small Italian espressos, but you can let AC in there, which is very nice. Now, we'll go to the other side here so you guys can see from the passenger side as well, and we'll go to the back so you guys can see that as well. I never normally have the doors open like this, so it's just kind of cool to do this in real time. So with that said, that twill trim is going across the glove box here, all right, same spec being carried over, all right. You also have your glove box space there as well, all right, and then seeing everything from this side. Maybe it's a little bit better, maybe it's not, but just wanted to show it to you from this angle looking in. You do have the nice big dials there, all right, for the Maserati setup. They're going to be going digital pretty soon here, so we might not see those aluminum dials in any, I want to say in any models past 2024. That's my guess. All right, so going to the rear, we can still see the great setup that we have up front in the rear as well. That means those stitch headrests. That means the contrasted stitching done in Nero. That means the seats, all right, they're also perforated drilled leather, all right. That means you also have your charging here, all right. You see the USB charging there as well. Your nets for extra stowage, all right. Your Nero carpet, your center feed through, all right, armrest and cup holders as well. And then on the door, you still get the Harman Kardon setup for the speakers. All right, you still get the Rosso leather, the twill trim, all right, the aluminum, and the Nero, all right, so it all matches out pretty well. All is a pretty good place to be, depending on if you're driving or not. I mean, you can still relax and enjoy the ride in some high quality materials, so I do love that. All right, so just in case I misspoke, which I think I did, I think I said full matrix LED lamps for the headlights, but that is not the case here. As you can see, these are the bi-xenon headlamps. So just to, correct my mistake from earlier, bi-xenon headlamps, amber turn signals, and full LED running light with the fog lamp there illuminated as well, so you can see it all together. Now we can also see the turn signal done here in amber, all right, on the side view mirror. And then we have the tail lamp here, boomerang tail, illuminated as well. And then we step back All right, and you can kind of see it there. That sunlight is definitely kind of messing it up on the right-hand side, but you can see how it will look all illuminated, you know, whether you were to see it now or at night. Now, before we look at the sticker, break down the options and everything, if you guys haven't seen my previous Maserati Levante Modena videos, make sure you check those out as well, because I go into more detail on those. Really, I want to get the spec across for you guys here and the options list. But if you want a detailed breakdown, make sure you check out those videos from me as well. But here we are. Let's break down the price of this 2022 Modena Levante done in Grigio and Rosso with Nero. All right, so we're looking at a starting price of $92,200 MSRP. After the breakdown of options, all right, you are looking at $106,166 after an $1,195 destination charge and $300 preparation delivery. Now, I told you probably around $12,000 worth of options. Here they are. Driver assistance pack, which is adaptive cruise control with stop and go. All right, you also have your forward collision warning and your 360 surround view camera. $1,700. Your Nurisimo pack, which is the dark exhaust tips, all right, black DLO and mirrors, door handles with the body color, all right, you also have the badging in dark chrome and the rear dark lights. Well, that's $1,200 as well. So then you have the metallic paint, $1,200, the 20-inch staggered Festo wheels, $400, the gloss gloss red brake calipers, $500, the $1,100 premium sound system, the paddle shifters on the steering column, $550, the high gloss metal net trim, $1,500, the stitch trident on the headrest, $400, and the full natural drill leather seats, $3,500. All right, so then you break it down to your accessories, which I told you was a $400 kit. Well, it's $421 for the accessories, which comes with that compartment net, the compartment mat, the Levante sunshade, the first aid roadside kit, and the umbrella. All right, so those are your additional options for this Levante. Now, if you go over here to the standard options, you can see everything that this is going to come with for the Modena spec right off the bat. So again, check this out very slowly. See if there's anything here that you really couldn't live without, because if you can live with all of this, you might be able to get away with this spec and a standard spec and save yourself $12,000. That's really what the goal is to try to see what your favorite spec is, what you could get if you wanted to buy one, and you know, if you could save some money by, you know, kind of just getting some specs out of there that you don't really need as far as options goes. So let me know what you guys think. Is this good for you at $106,166? So what did you guys think about this beautifully spec'd 2022 Maserati Levante Modena, all right? With the Grigio paint and the Rosso interior, I think that the gray and red combo is unmatched. And I think I like this lighter gray, the Grigio, standard Grigio, over the Grigio Marattia, which is the darker gray on this spec. I think this looks so much better. But let me know what you guys think down below. Am I right? Am I wrong? All right, drop those comments. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it. And we can have a bigger discussion on this 2022 Maserati Levante done in Grigio Marattia with Rosso interior. Now, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much. Now, you guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch in case you guys want long sleeve shirts, you want backpacks, you want hoodies, everything Ron's Rise is there. And I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. See everything I'm posting, all right, Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo. It doesn't always make it here to the channel. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.